Hello everybody. How are we all this evening? I hope you can hear me crystal clear, no audio issues this time. Hopefully, fingers crossed, unlike the stream from last weekend. Good evening everyone. Who do we have? Human person's here as always, love that. Heather is here, Joe is here. Joe is in the other room as well, guys. He's behind me, behind this wall, behind all these goodies, sitting at his computers. Loud and clear, beautiful. Yeah, Vici, I'm very, very excited for those goodies. Hope if they arrive by Saturday, that'll be amazing. We'll crack into those, I think, before we get started on stream. Myself and Connor will take a look at those. That'd be really cool. Who else do we have? Vici's obviously here. Rampage is obviously here. Zay is also here. Shout out to the mainland Europe. Bowen is here also. How's everyone doing this evening? Right, I'm so excited for this one. It's been so long since I've been able to sit down and actually get cracking into some cards that we've got delivered from Japan. Now this one is a little bit different this evening, guys. This one came hand delivered, special Joe Kaido delivery. So shout out to Joe in the chat. What's going on, Ryan? Good to see you here this evening. I hope you're enjoying the football. I imagine you've got both going on, like a lot of people do this evening. Man, it is hot in this. I'm gonna have to open a window. Give me 2 secs. It's far too hot. Far too hot. Hopefully that makes a bit of a difference. And all the neighbours are going to be able to hear me talking about Pokemon cards, but that's fine. That's fine. No, nothing wrong with that. Let's get this chair locked up. I'll give you updates on the football. Oh, lovely. Yes, Heather, I'm very, very well. I'm feeling refreshed. I had a lovely long bank holiday weekend. It was very nice. He's behind you, he didn't deliver it far. Yeah, so Joe did come back from Japan, so he brought these back with him, which is really cool of him. The great thing about this delivery is that it came straight from a card shop in Japan, so all of the conditions, as I know from personal experience, are going to be very, very, very strong, whereas the other stuff that we normally get from some of the auction sites from Japan, they can be a mixed bag. That's kind of how it is. So if you guys go on our website, you know, shout out to villaincards.com, you'll see plenty of those cards and there's a mix of conditions, but I can almost guarantee you that the majority of what you're going to see this evening is going to be Nimin or better. And because we've got less cards than usual, we're going to be doing like less kind of unboxing and have less time wasted. Well, not wasted, but less time dedicated to cracking through bubble wrap and all the other wonderful methods of packaging that Japanese people give us. As you can see from my little markers here, I think we're just going to go through and we're going to grade some of these as well because it makes sense. I'm aiming to get these uploaded by the weekend along with all of the other Gen 4 cards we've got ready to go live on villaincards.com. Guys, I'm really excited to get some new stock on. So we're going to go through all these cards, we're going to grade them up. You guys can see how I grade things. Some of the feedback's been fantastic on the site. Thank you to everyone who's been supporting. We've been trying to poke people on conditions and stuff just because I know that I'm quite strict when it comes to grading. So guys, when you go onto our website, most of the stuff that you will see, in my opinion, is at minimum binder ready. So even heavy play cards will be good binder cards, in my opinion. You also might be able to see today, when I go through some stuff, you might be like, oh, that looks a little bit better than what I give it. This has got just to give you guys a nice little radar. It's really hard to get across on the condition page that we've got, the kind of scale. And a lot of the time on that condition page, we like to basically overshoot what the conditions would be in terms of how bad they are, because then you're never disappointed. But you guys who are in stream this evening get treated to a little bit of an insight of how I look and how I grade things. And yeah, you'll be able to see some nice detailed previews of these cards just before they go live this weekend. So yeah, any squirrels? Oh, what's going on, Jonesy? How are you doing? Sign the cards and we'll decrease the value immensely. So what's going on? We've got some, man, I'm loving the love that's going on in the community right now. We've got Jonesy grabbed some stands from Vici, which were sick. Jonesy dropped a little video the other day. I enjoyed watching that very much for some packs that he got. Man, Jonesy, those packs were mad. Like, such good pulls. Again, love to see another one of those celebrities. So yeah, go check out Jonesy on the old YouTubes. Love to see that. And hopefully, I'll be seeing a few of you on Saturday as well, ready for the little box break stream we've got going. Going back into Jet Black Poltergeist again. So, Alter Arts, please, please, please. We see one pulled. Red from Uncertified Fire on Saturday, he bought some packs from us. He opened them up with Agile and Scyther's Den as well. They went and had like a watch party for the football. And yeah, they opened up some packs. He got a flipping Altart, didn't he? So yeah, secret rare as well. Crazy, isn't it, Jonesy? Like, you just couldn't write it. So, Hopefully this is in glorious 1080p. Hopefully it's nice and clear, you guys can see. This is what you're going to be looking at today. So I'll be able to go through on the light on the cards like this, like I normally do when I sit here. This is my grading station as well as my streaming station. Just to give you guys an idea of some of the stuff that we've got coming this weekend. Let's get a little preview as well. I'm going to go deep into some of my favourite stuff. Where is it? Where is it? Not there. Is that? Oh, here it is. So, my aim, if you can still hear me, my aim this weekend, as well as all the stuff that you see, is to get, this is the final set, so in the line of sets that I want to try and get up to the site. So as you can see, these are going to be the legend cards. So the legend sets, some of the best borders, the best artwork, some beautiful primes, stuff like that. Look, I mean, just look at this artwork. It's insane. Beautiful Noctowl, one of my favourite Noctowls. There's so much holo on that card. And then obviously legend cards, yes, they are there. So all the stuff that comes from legends and past, before that point, so from DP1, Diamond Pearl 1, all the way through to the Heart Gold Soul Silver sets, the legend sets as they call them in Japan. We're going to aim on getting all that stocked up, priced up, uploaded to the website, and all the cards that you're going to see today fall under the current sets that we've got out already on the site, or up to the ones that we plan on getting out. So everything you see today, hopefully, will be out on the website. That's our aim anyway. So, I don't know where Connor is. I've not actually spoken to him today before we started streaming. So guys, I'm going to put this pile to the side because it's going to spoil it, isn't it? It's going to spoil it if I start opening and revealing what's next. So, should we get into some grading? I think we should do it. So, obviously, as you can see from the top, and thank you to those guys who have been checking out the Instagram story today as well for some of the Guess the Cards. This is one of them, so if you guessed Entei, well done. This is one of my favourite arts from the E-Series. So, let's have a quick look at this card. So this card is, like I said, these are clean. They are clean, these cards. Give me mod, Matt, so I can ban anyone for terrible opinions. Can I do that through the old YouTubes? Is that possible? Oh, he is here. Connor's just watching the football at the same time. Let's add moderator for you. And let's give it to... Mr. Connor's got it already as well. And give Joe the power. It's not what you normally want, but anyway. Right. So let's take a look at this card. And then we're going to assign it a little grade. And then I'm going to put it in a top loader in the back. Let's open that up as well. Let's get these plastic gold, as they're called right now. Top loaders are just so damn expensive, guys. It's crazy. So, is everyone excited for Chilling Reign, which is dropping next week? He has the power indeed, look at him. Oh, I need to change this from top chat to live chat, which is normally what Connor tells me to do. There we go. Yeah, Chilling Reign released next week in English, which is going to be the... I cannot get into this. What am I doing? There we go. What's going on the side? Myself and Connor are going to a pre-release event. Very exciting. It's our Friday evening sorted, I believe. Week after for Chilling Reign, isn't it? The 12th, which is not this Friday, but the following Friday. So next Friday. That's another thing that confuses me. A lot of people say when they say next Friday, they mean the one that's coming. If I was going to say that, I'd say this Friday because it's part of this week. Great quality content and conversation on stream as usual, Villain Cards. But yeah, next Friday we're going to be going down and we're going to be checking out our pre-release. So let's have a look at this card. So I am not seeing... I'm just going to take a look close on my side. So there's a little thing in that top left corner. If I can see if I can catch that in the light just there on the camera. You see just on this top left corner. So that would, for me, demote it away from near mint if there was any other extreme kind of scratches or anything like that. But I'm going to imagine that it's pretty clean on the back as well. So it's looking pretty good. I can't see much whitening. There's a little bit on this right side just here, a little bit more up here, a few on the corners, a little bit up in that top corner, a couple more bits down here. Nothing too crazy. So for me, this would be classed as, and lots of people would class this immediately. Let's see what Connor says first. You got any Professor Elm's lecture full art cards? Connor says he thought it was the 18th. Connor, you told me this morning on Discord that it was next Friday. You're just throwing dates at me now, as that's what's happening. Professor Elm, that's the one from Super Burst Impact, isn't it? Tell me if I'm wrong, tell me if I'm wrong. That's a great card. We don't have any of those, but we're going to try and get some full art cards. So, this top left thing is the only thing that's holding me back from assigning this a near mint grade. And because of the few dots of whitening and anything else that normally you can't see past the naked eye, like I said, I normally look at these cards pretty closely. I'd normally do 3 or 4 laps on these cards and just double check everything. But to me, this passes off as I would say near mint to excellent, but as we do on villain cards, we always undergrade. So I would give this an excellent. You would say mint. There you go. What's going on, CSG? So the reason why I would stray away from saying mint on this card is because it has a physical flaw. It has something in this top left corner. It's a lip, and if you were to send this to PSA, because this is the grading standard technically that I try and adhere to, that terminology means that this card doesn't have a physical flaw if it's mint, which is false. It doesn't. And this is why, like I say, eBay can be so dangerous, and at the same time, why I've got complete confidence in kind of your guys' happiness in terms of what you're going to be getting on our site in terms of conditions. So I would grade this near mint to excellent, and then probably to be safe, I'd grade it as an excellent. Connor's saying that card is heavy play. You'd be surprised what can be a mint. Well, I know that too, but I don't have a tremendous backlog of cards to work through all the time. Well, I do actually, but I don't have the time constraint of PSA. So I would normally assign... it's kind of tough doing this on stream, but I would assign this excellent to near mint. But like I said, because we try and do things down just so people are happy, I'm going to go with excellent here. So if you see anything on the site that's graded excellent, obviously everything's subjective. There is a scale. There will be other things that push things into an excellent and down and below, but this is the kind of thing you can expect. So there's an excellent. Let's pop that in a top loader. Let's move on. I just opened the world's worst Hidden Fates tin ever. Vici, what did you pull? Let us know. So there you go. There he is, Entei. Just pop him in the back. So if it goes up to PSA, it will come back as an 8 in 2028. Yes, it will take that long. When listing cards on eBay, I just describe a grade I think it would get a PSA. Yeah, and I think that's kind of what I tried to go for. Next card, by the way, stunning Chansey EX from ADV Base Expansion Pack. So this is the base set for Ruby and Sapphire, the 3rd generation of cards. This is a beautiful card. Another one that made it onto the Guess the Cards Instagram story. Now, with a lot of these cards that are massive amounts of holo, they are ebbed, like anything. This isn't like a condition flaw, so to speak. It is literally just naturally what happens when cards get caught in different temperatures and different moisture levels. It's exactly what happens. You can straighten these out, no problem. I've done it loads and loads and loads of times. But everything on this card, there is something just in the center there, and I don't know whether that is a surface scratch. You see that thing right there? There is something on the surface. So, if I can, do I have my microfiber? Where are you? Microfiber cloth. I know you're here somewhere. I will find you. I would never say near mint. I would say near mint on the intake. Yeah, true. You got just the Gyarados promo. Already a 7 with that curve. Yeah. So, but this is the thing, right? Is that you can definitely flatten those curves out. That is 100% possible. But PSA will class that as a physical flaw. Where is my microfiber? Guys, I've lost my microfiber cloth, so I can't clean the card. Do you know what? I'll put that in the ungraded pile because I'll need to clean that up. So I'll take very, very, very careful steps to clean that off the card. And so you get like a nice little light microfiber cloth. Give it a little clean, try and polish that off. But otherwise, this card looks beautiful. That looks great. There's a couple of bits of whitening. You can see one on that top corner just there. And then there are some indents as well on that right hand side. So let's kind of catch that on camera.
Microfiber delivery.
Oh, legend! Joe's bought me a microfiber. What a ledge. So, if I can, I'm going to try and clean that off. Time to open Charizard. Can't settle for that. Brilliant. So let's see if we can get that off. Already doing wonders. Very light, guys, very light. Always very light on these. You never want to try and put pressure or scratch. That's never the process, and you got to be patient. If you can't get it off first time round, which it has not, some of it's come off, but not all of it. So normally I'd wet this just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. But I'm going to leave that till after. But guys, you can see those indents down on that right hand side. So for me, that's a physical flaw. So at the moment, there's whitening. There's a few physical flaws. So I would push this down to light or moderate play, considering how severe the indents are on the card and how much it takes away from the aesthetic. With the curve as well, there's not too much whitening. So I would be tempted, including how clean the front is, if I take this little speck off, I would be tempted to push this between light play and moderate play. So yeah, this is kind of how the process goes. So hopefully this gives you guys a bit of insight into how I grade things. Yeah, the reason why I probably push this mod play is because of this, just up in the corner here. So these are things that you can't, there's no way you're going to see that with the naked eye when you pull it out. You need lights, you need light reflection like this to be able to see things like that. But this is another classic case. If you go on eBay, you go for a card like this, I can almost guarantee you that this will be sold as mint near mint. Like, there's not even a doubt in my mind. It'd even have the stupid PSA question mark in the title. And you just get a flat image like this and a flat image like that. Nothing else to go by. You won't see any of those details that we looked at. But yeah, I need to clean that one. So I'm not gonna grade it, but I'm gonna put it in a little top loader just to protect it. And we're gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep moving. So who is watching the football right now? I know Connor is, I know Joe is. Let's go on to the next card. Oh, it's a beauty. I hate when it says it's a PSA 10, but it's a single card. Yeah, raw and great. It drives me nuts. Because if I'm actually looking for a PSA card, you just want to see the PSA cards, right? So this is from what would be EX Deoxys in English. Another extremely clean example. Very, very nice, this card. Not seeing anything physical on the front at the moment, from what I can tell. There might be something top middle, is that right? Potentially. Do the feel test as well. Lightly brush your finger over. If you feel something, that normally means there's an indent. That's how things work. Feels pretty clean. There might be something on that top edge. You see just in the middle, just at the top, just there. Yes. Austria love heavy tackle. Beautiful. And it might be something just down on this bottom edge, just here. Just in the middle. So yeah. And let's go to the back. Let's have a look at what we've got. Nothing physical really standing out right now. There are some scratches though. So this would be a classic case for me to push for excellent as well. Just like that Inte, I would say. Just because of these, yeah, you can see something just down in this corner as well. So I'm going to give this excellent. Excelente. And again, like you said, if you're going to buy this on eBay, this would 100% be sold as near mint mint. And you would pay that price. So that's how things work. So guys, if you've got any questions on any of these cards, please drop them in chat. So let us know. If you've got any questions about Villain, just in general, like the website, other stuff that we've got going on, any future plans, things like that, just drop us some questions, man. I'm happy to answer them. We're just here to chill out this evening, go through some of the stock that's going to come out, get through these cards and try and grade as much as we can, ready for when the website has some new stock uploaded on Saturday/Sunday. So yeah, CSG, can you let me know, has your order arrived yet? I want to buy every card you show. Yeah, this is a very good lot of cards. I'm not gonna lie, I handpicked these, like I said, straight from the shelves of a card shop in Japan. I was not pulling any punches with some of the ones that I picked up, and some really nice little promos as well, so we'll get into those soon. But yeah, CSG, let me know, has your parcel arrived yet? I know you are our first American shipment, so I'm hoping it has arrived safe and sound. If not, I hope it's not too long. I could check the tracking, to be fair. Right, let's get cracking into this next card while I wait for CSG to reply in the chat. And the next card we have is Mr. Mime EX. Very nice. Shout out to Ash's dad. Another card that's looking very, very clean on the front. Now, I would love to drop some near mint grades out this evening. Imagine if we... Hey, let's go. CSG guys order. That is great to hear. It's great to hear. And I know you got some packs, so I'm very excited. If you're going to open them up on the old YouTube, I am looking forward to that video very much. Ash's dad, the secret to eternal youth. That was a quick trip over the pond. Yeah, we don't send anything from Villain. Oh, that is a shame. Up on that top corner, just up there. So for me, again, that would demote to light play unless we can see anything else on the card, which I'm not seeing too much. There is a little frame, maybe bottom right. There's a little corner bend just there. You see that? So I would put this into light play, given that there's kind of minimal whitening on this card. There's not much whitening, but there are several kind of edge conditions that push it, but no real serious kind of physical flaws, and a very clean front. No real scratches that take away from the hollow. 100%, I'd be happy with a light play grade with this one right here. And obviously, guys, if you think that it's if you think that some of this stuff is kind of not accurate, like if you don't agree with some of the grades, then let me know. Happy to talk through stuff. Because at the end of the day, it's better that it gets said, right? Rather than we get through to an order and people are unhappy. But generally, we've had no complaints so far. It's one of the things that I'm very particular about, because I can be a bit of a pain when it comes to buying cards off people. That's just what I'm like. So, can I put in requests Japanese hollow versions of cards which are non-hollow in English? For example, the Evolutions from Sandstorm Hollow. Yes, yes. Well, a lot of those cards we just generally tend to get, but yes. Another thing I have dabbled with the idea of is doing consignment stuff. So essentially, we put in a request form on the website, and anyone who's looking for specific cards, you let us know. We'll go source them, we'll find them, we'll let you know the price up front as soon as we found it, and then there'll be just like a little commission free or a markup flat on all of the cards that get brought across, and obviously they will be shipped over with the rest of the product that we bring in, so shipping costs will be dramatically reduced and stuff like that. And you never know, we might get away with no import costs, things like that. So yeah, if that's something you guys would be interested in, then just let us know. So this next one is a big one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had some of those. I know that Espeon from Sandstorm, is that a hollow in Japanese? Because that is a beautiful card. I'm pretty sure that's a Narita card. Very, very nice card. So the next one that's coming up is a big, big card. We've had it in stock before, but it was in not the best condition. But this one here is looking great. What I love about these cards right here is that they are double hollows. So you get that lovely galaxy kind of Cosmo foil in the back. There's a nice swirl in Charizard's mouth there, very nice. And then you also get like what I would call, I call it like the moonlight or the eclipse hollow, because of the kind of eclipses, the moon eclipses that it leaves. And this is a banger. This is a banger. So these, I believe, are from the theme decks or the half decks in Japan. Connor will correct me if I am wrong. But let's take this out very carefully and let's have a look at the condition. Now, it's looking pretty good. Not really seeing anything on this front side. This bottom right might have a little lip just here. You see that? Just on that bottom side there. Potentially. Let me have a look at that in actual light. Looks like a tiny lip. Tiny, very, very small. So that would... It's so small, that is. And there is maybe something on the edge, just on that right-hand side. So just here that you can catch in the light. See that little divot? I think you can see it when it shines like that. Just so you can see the black from the back of the playmat shine through. You see right there? So that's a little dink. So there's two very, very minor condition flaws on the front there. Two very minor. And then if we go to the back, fingers crossed everything's all clean. So first pass is there is some whitening down that left side. There is some minor whitening right side as well. Top and bottom edges look pretty good. Not too much whitening, to be fair. You guys can see that on the, hopefully with the dark background of my hands helping you out there. So nothing too bad, nothing crazy. And then let's have a look, see if we can see any more physical condition flaws. So there is some dirt down on that bottom left side. You see just there? There we go. You can just catch those. Bottom left, just there. Some dust, so it's time for microfiber, baby. Let's see if we can get some of this off. And this might be another one for a little cleaning session. If you guys haven't already, I would recommend going and checking out. There's a content creator / Instagrammer / US pokey expert called Bodangers on Instagram. Bonnie. She is renowned for grading and cleaning up collectors' cards, and she does an amazing job. Very interesting. If you guys go and check that out, it's very interesting to watch. So I'm just going to give this a little polish, see if I can get rid of some of this nonsense that's on this card. I'm being very, like, guys, with this, I'm being very, very delicate. Like, the worst thing I can do is try and force this dirt off. I just want to take it off slowly. And now I'm starting to see some more scratches on the back here. I'll give it a little buff. I can catch that on camera. So I'm just wrapping this around my finger like this, holding it tight and then just giving it a buff. That's all I'm doing. You see, it starts to clear off. So there's still some stuff on that right side. So if there's residue, it's going to be really hard for that to come off. So this is another one for the clean pile. So when I get this clean, I'd be happy giving this a light play, if I'm being honest. I'd be very happy. And if that surface stuff doesn't come off, then it might be a different picture. But otherwise, extremely clean. Another card that if you bought on eBay, again, would just get passed up as mint near mint, because you can't see anything on the front like that. You just hold it like that. So yeah, let's get that back in a sleeve, and I'll put that one in the to clean pile. To clean. Football update. They're putting 4 heavy tackles on much better condition than the last one. Yeah, I mean the last one we had was really not in good shape. But again, it was pretty good front wise. It was just the back really that was the biggest shame on that stuff. Also, Matt, that cleaning is like ASMR. That's funny. Right. So we're on to the next era of cards. We're going to move swiftly on. And it is going to be one of the features from earlier on the old Instagram story. So if you guys aren't following us on Instagram and Twitter @VillainCards, you should go ahead and do that right now. Same as if you're not subbed to this channel right now, you should go ahead and do that. But we're checking in with some of the wicked prime cards from the Heart Gold and Soul Silver era of the TCG. Beautiful cards these are. Love these. Very nice. Extremely difficult to grade. The Zod, I would say, Zay, at the moment, if I can clean it, I would pass it up to be a excellent. If it goes down, as in I can't get that stuff off the back, then I would maybe look at putting it down to light play potentially. But again, the price on the website is going to be eBay all day, every day. And I said, you've got streams like this, and again, I'm happy to answer any questions in the DMs and stuff, provide any photos, videos, and things like that for any of the cards. So yeah, but hopefully that'll be hitting the site this weekend. I'll have all of these sorted out. So this card looks great. This card looks real nice. I'm not seeing anything on the back when I pass the light like that. You guys are, please let me know. So I'm going to just take a look with my naked eye. So there's a couple of very minor scratches down the right side. Just really light surface stuff, nothing too crazy. But I don't see any physical stuff. Extremely minimal, like minimal whitening. A couple of bits up on this right side, few hair whitenings on that top side there, little bits down on this bottom left, and then the front is beautiful, so clean. So I would give this near mint, no doubt. This is near mint. It appears packed fresh, no physical condition flaws. Extremely minor surface scratching, only visible in harsh light, 100% as near mint. Yeah, primes are the bomb. Absolute bomb. They are great. Just going to pop that in. Got that in a little top loader there. Guys, we got a near mint. It's the first one of the stream. You love to see it. You love to see it. Pop that down in the pod behind there, behind Entei. The primes don't stop there, guys. We've got a Meganium. So this is another card that is extremely hard. Well, all the primes are very hard to grade. Let's have a look at this closer. Very nice. Any physical stuff? I'm not seeing anything. So when I shine the light like this, I'm looking for surface dents and imperfections. So I'm sorry if I'm blinding you. Maybe something bottom left. I think that's just card cut. Nothing there. But this is looking very nice too. Looking very nice. Let's take it to the back. Left corner bottom. Oh. What's that? Oh, you mean just here? Is that something? There's a tiny, tiny little... Oh, no. Oh, yeah. What the hell is that? I've got to look at that closely. Sorry, guys. It's like the tiniest little mark. Like tiny, like the smallest indent. What a spot that is, Joe. Great spot. So very tiny indent. But like to the point where it's just not even like visible. Not seeing anything on the backside here at the moment. Remember, I am looking on my camera preview thing, so I'll then have a look in with the naked eye just see if I can see anything. So a few light surface scratches, very minimal, just extremely similar to the last card. But yeah, this is another one that I would 100% be happy with passing off as near mint. No problem. Looks beautiful. That is like mine. I mean, that could even be from the card cut from the corner, because some of the corners get pulled and rounded off, not as clean. Yeah, if anyone has any objections, I'd say that's near mint. I'd give that near mint all day. So there we go. Let's pop it in. But yeah, it's always hard because there can sometimes be times where you're essentially like assigning a grade to something where it'll have like one, it'll only have like one flaw, but it'll be like an extremely bad one, like an indent that runs just in one part of the card. So like it's really hard to grade those because you're kind of stuck between like light play, excellent, mod play. You went a real difficult zone there. So next up is another prime, obviously Lantern. Beautiful card. Very nice. I just love these primes, man. They pop so hard. So there's a couple of things on that top edge that I can see already, condition wise. You guys can see that hopefully in the light if I can get it. There you go. Just on that top edge, there's a few little condition complaints just up there. A few little indents. Everything else looks pretty clean. I'm happy with that. So a few things on that top edge. There's a tiny indent middle at the top of the art box. So again, I'm looking at light play at the moment. And you can see those bits on the top again on that back side. And then generally on the back, there's a few light scratches, extremely light. And yeah, no more indents. Can't see any more indents. There are a few kind of dings on the edges, very small minor dings on that top edge, again that you could see from the front. And very minor bits of whitening. Bottom right side there you can see. Very nice. So I'm going to give that a cheeky, I think I'd give that a light play. Or would it be light play or excellent? Was there anything else with it? There was the little indent. So I'm going to go with LP on that one. Just because those indents along that top edge run a little bit long. Whew, man, it is so hot. It is so hot. I've got Facebook Messenger popping off on my phone at the moment. I've got just things going crazy. Right, next up, another prime. Probably my favourite prime for Alligator. The best starter from Johto, easily. Don't at me. What's your favourite starter from Johto, guys? Let me know in the chat. So again, some more stuff in that top corner. Definitely on that top edge. Very similar to that Lantern as well. Not seeing any surface indents though. If I just take that across to the light so you guys can see as well. Not seeing anything on the surface, which is nice. For Alligator, no doubt. See, Connor's going Cyndaquil. Poor Connor. It is a good start, to be fair. The problem is with Chikorita is I hate its first 2 stages, and then Meganium's really cool. And they've ruined Typhlosion in the recent gens. So you can see that top right corner has a bit of a lip there, but that is a minor condition fault. One minor physical condition fault, I should say. There's a few little light scratches on the back, nothing too crazy, minimal whitening. This is another one that's a light play, very nice. Stuff like this, perfect binder cards, perfect. Because you've got no major physical condition flaws that stand out, and if you look at it in a binder, it's clean as. You don't start to see those physical condition stuff. Might be too hot. Was there a Prime Gyarados? There wasn't, but that would have been really cool, Bone. I'd have loved to have seen a Prime Gyarados. That'd have been a sick contender. There are some very good holos from the Legendary with Heart Gold, Soul Silver. There's a very nice Gyarados that I'm pretty sure we've got in stock that will go up on the site very soon. But next up is indeed Typhlosions to seal off that Johto starter trio, the final evolutions of Primes. We do have all 3, all in first edition, very nice. So let's just take a look. Again, more stuff on that top corner, those top edges there that I can see. Anything else? There's a few bits going on this bottom side here, so there's a little bit more edge wear just on this bottom side and this corner just down here. You can see just there, another bit there. There's more things going on down here in this corner. So I'm starting to see things down on this back side. This might start moving this to moderate play just because of those corners. It's a bit dirty. There's a few indents. A few scratches. Some buffs as well, you can see just on that right side. You see just there, just in the Pokeball. So this happens normally when there's like dirt that gets trapped between 2 cards or behind the sleeve in the binder. Yep. So the thing with these cards is that then it gets really hard to then push and go through for moderate play, just because the physical condition flaws don't take away from the aesthetic of the card, and they're not severe. They're not really severe condition flaws. That bottom left, a few things on that top edge, on that front side, and that bottom right. I've got to have a think about that one. Connor, what do you think? What do you think? And this is the thing, sometimes I'll like go away and then come back and then regrade again. But I'm pretty confident saying I'm happy with a light play on that one. Is that a scratch on his eye? No, it's part of the art. It's like a glisten. It's like a glisten effect on his eye, which is pretty cool. So yeah, light play / excellent. There you go. See, Connor thinks it's light play / excellent. So I'm going to go with light play. I'm happy with light play on that one. Oh, I can't write. There we go. This goes to show you, like I can be like, so Con will sometimes be like, why have you graded this like this? I'm like, well, you got to make sure. Right, Evolutions hype. Let's get into it. We've got 2 of these beautiful Espeon holos from Heart Gold Soul Silver L2 Legend 2. Oh, this is just beautiful, man. Just chilling in what I believe is Ecruteak. I'm not sure. But just look at those. Beautiful swirl. Just there on that Espeon there. I don't think there's a swirl on this one. But these are beautiful cards. They are beautiful. So has anyone been able to get their hands on any EV heroes at the moment? We didn't rush into the whole like crazy price hike nonsense that's been going on over the last few days. Just wouldn't feel comfortable with selling you guys stuff that's just way too expensive. It's way overpriced at the moment, EV Heroes is. We're just waiting. We're biding our time, and the boxes are already coming down in Japan. This is a beautiful card, man. I'm not seeing anything on this. This is stunning. Whew. This is a beauty. Oh, nothing. Guys, I've got nothing on this. Nothing. Tiny, tiny little thing maybe down there. Wow. what you love to see is near mint evolutions in the shop. First edition, beautiful, beautiful card. All day near mint. Got no qualms with putting that near mint grade on that card right there. That is beautiful. Very, very happy to see that. And it's going to be very hard for me to see the back of that. But that is a beautiful card. And what's better when you've got two? So let's take a look at this one as well. I think they had 4 or 5 of these in the card store that Joe went to. I wanted to get all of them, but I had to show some restraint. Some restraint. We're getting ready for the next set after the Evolution set as well. What's going on, Attic? How you doing, mate? I hope your day's been alright. I need to get those Shining Fates cards, those pictures over to you. We'll get something sorted. I hope the house move is going well as well, mate. Right. There he is. I've seen on eBay and wanted it for ages. I have to check your price when it's on the website. Oh, okay, no problem. So there is, just see that, just down there, that little indent, right there. So there's a tiny little indent / scratch there that I would say down is in the bottom left. Very, very minor though. I've not seen anything else on this card. And I say indent, it's more of like a scratch kind of deal. So it looks like something's just been like pressed a little bit. Maybe it's like the edge of a card sleeve or something, I don't know. But other than that, this card looks perfect. I can't see anything else wrong with that. So I won't pass this as near mint. I'm happy to go with excellent on this one. Looks in brilliant condition. Yeah, it's a beauty. So I'm going to pass off this as I'm going to give this a excellent. Got no problem with giving that excellent. And again, I might also be happy with putting that as near mint. But for me, if I see a little physical condition flaw like that, I kind of normally just bump it down just to make sure. Because you never know. That's a beauty. So what we had so far, let's have a look. Still plenty more to come. So we've got Entei, Deoxys, Mr. Mime, Machamp, Meganium, Lantern for Alligator, Typhlosion, and these 2 beautiful Espeons as well. Japan Undaunted. Yes, I think it's from Undaunted. So there's Undaunted, Unleashed, and I think that's it, isn't it, for the 2 in English? Pretty sure. So, same vein, but we're down onto some promos now from that era, and some of the best Japanese promos in my eyes just because of the card border. But look at this. How sick is that? So some of the LP promos. So this first one is Typhlosion. Now I can't remember the set release info for this. I can't remember what you had to do to get this card. But I'm seeing something just on that bottom right hand side. But let's just... And then there's some dirt on the surface just there. So this is going to go into the clean pile unless I can get something off right here. But beautiful. Beautiful card. So we're just going to go just here. Let's see what we can do. Very light. Anything come off there? It's coming. It's coming. See what we can do. I can hear myself in Joe's speakers now. It's coming through. The noise cancelling's not quite doing its job on my headphones. It's like a very minor, like half a second delay. It's very weird. Shout out to Joe. Right, that's going to go in my clean pile because I'm going to try and get that off. You see that right there? But this is a beautiful card. I love these. I love all of the cards that have the legend. One of my favourites is the Hollow that they've got, which is of the Burnt Tower with the 3 legendary dogs. That is a killer Pokemon card, that is. I'd love to have that in my own collection. I will get it one day. Oof. Okay, and you see just there, so that there, you see how the way the light dances just on this left side? That looks like a bend to me, which it is. So, there's definitely things going on with this card. So, and normally you can tell if you just hold it down sideways like that, there's the bend. You see how it's just not straight? Loads of ways that you can basically check out and just verify that this stuff's, and the condition flaws that you start to see. But there's definitely a bend in that top corner. So I'll start to move this down to light play, and if anything else, if I can't get these surface stuffs off, I'll definitely put that down, probably to mod play at some point. But it's going to go in the cleaning pile. I'll put it in a little top loader. pop them down on the side, and we're going to move on. So, oh, yes, Red's here as well. What's going on, mate? How are you doing this evening? Hope you're enjoying the football. So the first, I love this. I love this. This gold text. It's just so good. So these are more cards that were given out. I believe these were given out as promotional cards when you went and bought the Heart Gold, Soul Silver Legend packs. So when you bought a certain amount of packs in the Pokemon Center, you got these cards and they came in packs. It's incredibly boring. This is way more interesting. Okay. Maybe I won't catch the second half then. But something going up in that top corner, you see just up there? Just up in here. And I can feel that as well on my finger. So that's definitely one ding down. Anything else? I'm not spotting anything else on the card. So it's just that top center and top side. So yeah, and then you can see a few more bits just in the light. Just you see on that top edge there. There you go. So these are classed as either dings or like more severe whitening. And then there's more stuff going on. So this for me at the moment is a light play. Easy light play. A very nice card nonetheless. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Just love these. They're so good. It's incredibly boring. It needs a hair scheme. Brilliant. I can say one thing for sure. You're making my phone hot. I had to turn it down. Oof. Oh, my top loaders are falling, but you know, I'm just going to put them in a pile. How about that? That'll be way better. Whew. I'm not going to lie, I'm sweating in this office. Oh wait, we had two of these. Vampy number 2. So 2 of these promos. Very, very nice. Let's take a quick look on here. So very much less in terms of less condition flaws on that top edge, just up there. Nothing else that I'm seeing on the rest of the card. Maybe something in that bottom left. There's just a little nick there. Anything else going on? Something just here. Let's take a look at the backside. The backside looks pretty good. Backside looks pretty good. Some scratches on that top side. I don't know if we can catch that on camera, if I can get the little gleam. There you go. Just catch that. You see on that top edge? I can't see. Okay, I got it just there. You see there? So, can't believe he got an alt art. Yeah, and I think he's going to sell it to me. So, I'm more than happy to get that into my collection. Looked great from the photos you sent earlier, Red. So we can work something out. So, I'm happy with a little light play on this one as well. Some would say excellent. Connor might say excellent. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Connor, tell me if I'm being too harsh. Those scratches in that corner, I'll push it down. It's a light play. It's always better to undergrade than overgrade. Always. Alt art next break. Mate, please, I beg. I'm going to do all these in one so we can do the reveal and then we can grade them all at the same time. So, we do have more of these promos. Under promise, over deliver. Yeah, always. Best way to be. Is that a double swirl? We've got a swirl here and we've got a swirl here, I believe. Oh, you just love to see it. Or is it a swirl? I don't know. That's definitely a swirl up there. That might not be one. But, talking of Chikorita being one of the worst, I think this is the best promo out of the lot. So we've got 2 Chikoritas. We've got a very, very cute Teddy Ursa. We've got 2 of those also. We have 2 of the best Johto starter right here. Totodile. Very nice. And then we also have Cyndaquil as well. I didn't get 2 of these. I don't know why I didn't get 2. Maybe there wasn't 2 available. I've got 2 of each of these. And they are beautiful. Look at that swirl. Yeah, there's one up the top. Look at there. Chikorita swirls for days. Just swirls everywhere. So let's take a quick look at these. It's looking pretty good. Anything on that bottom edge? Something just in this bottom corner, maybe. Potentially. Can't see anything else on this though. Looks pretty good. Something just top right, maybe just there. I'm giving this excellent so far. This is looking pretty good. Anything else? I'm not spotting anything else on this, you know. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, the Teddy Ursa is good. have you guys had any luck with this new Celebi Alt Art promo at all? We haven't bought any. We are not buying anything from Japan this week, purely because we're getting ready to pay for our pre-order for the next set after Evolutions. Eevee Heroes, I keep calling it Evolutions. Eevee Heroes, which is going to be the Rayquaza and the Duraludon set, which I'm much more hyped for than the Eevee set. Rayquaza's my boy. So we're paying for that pre-order coming very soon. So at the moment, just in case we get any other overhead of anything come out or anything else happen, we're holding funds. But the good thing about that, Jonesy, is that the initial hype, all the prices, I'm giving this an excellent. I'm giving this an excellent. Looks good, this card. All the other prices are dropping down. So all the alt arts are dropping like crazy because of the Eevee prices, and also the Eevee prices are dropping like crazy as well. So that promo was up at like £80, £90 when the release first came out. It's ridiculous. I mean, I wish we'd have got some of our boxes when we pre-ordered. But yeah, the price is coming down. Our biggest pre-order to date is what we hear it is. It's a massive pre-order. Massive pre-order. Very excited to get that set in. So yeah, this Chicory is looking fine too. It's looking good. Let's see if we can get some light on this one. See if I can see anything else. Hey, this one's looking real good, guys. This one's looking real good. I'm not seeing anything on this one. It's me just putting something onto the card there. Nice. Ooh, this looks good, guys. Easy. Easy. It's I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. It's that hay fever setting in. I'm telling you. It's that hay fever setting in. I'm happy to give this the Near Mint seal of approval. Right here. Very nice card. Beautiful Chikorita. Love this. Have your Eevee Heroes. We didn't order any. You couldn't get any. Remember when... How can I compare Eevee Heroes to? Do you remember when Champion's Path came out in English? It's exactly like that, but in Japan. It's exactly like that. It was hell. So yeah. I appreciate those kind words very much so. Like I said, we're here for the long haul, mate. We're not here to make a quick buck. I've always wanted to do this. Always wanted to do this. I've been passionate about Pokemon for many, many years. There's some fantastic photos and videos and stuff one day that I probably will share of me in Japan and stuff from last kind of four years or so. Before all the hype, etc. But some really cool stuff. Maybe I'll share one day. So this has just been awesome for me. I enjoy doing this so much. So yeah, we're going to be here for the long haul, guys, so don't worry about that. We're not here to quick flip, make profits, things like that. We just love doing this. Yeah, we're a business, so we make money, but yeah, hopefully that kind of honesty and stuff and transparency shines through in what we do. Look at this. This is great, this card is. I'm not seeing anything on this. Very happy with a near mint grade on that. Beautiful. Near mint, near mint. Give that bear a near mint. Love that. Bless you. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you very much. Ryan's been reunited with his cards finally. It took me ages to get Ryan his cards. Finally gave him them on the weekends. You got a little Pop Series 1 pack with it as well, didn't you, Ryan? Nice little Blaziken. Sealed collection piece there for you, mate. Look after it for me, please. Oh, okay, so we've got something top left. We've got a little tiny lip just on that top left side. And bottom left as well. So we're looking light play at the moment for me, personally. Anything else serious on the back, it would have to be quite serious to pull it down to a moderate play. So yeah, this for me is going to be a light play. There is a few kind of surface, you can see all just around here. Just a few surface bits like scratches, minor little, tiny little thing just down here. If I can catch that on camera, which I can. So yeah, this is light play for me. Easy light play. Just because of those corners. Those little corner lips. If it didn't have the corner lips, I'd put it down as excellent. But it's when it becomes like more physical flaws like that, when it's like little bends and creases, corner lips, technically classed as that. I'd say they kind of bundle up. But very nice card nonetheless. Like again, very, very nice example for a binder card. 100% a binder card example. Like no problem at all saying that. Let's just bring these forward just like that. And let's take a look at these Totodiles. Any idea when these will be up on the site? They will be up on, I believe, the weekends. Like I said, I'm grading all of these now so they're ready to go. We'll price those up and get them up as well. We're currently in the process of trying to upload all of our Gen 4. So that includes everything from Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and the Heart, Gold, Soul, Silver era of the games and the cards that came with it for this weekend. So a couple of bits just down on this bottom left side here on that Totodile. Take a look at that in a closer look if I can see it just here. Yeah, a few things on that bottom edge. Everything else looks pretty good. Everything else looks pretty good. So it's just that one lip on that one corner. A few bits just down here. So I'm happy with an excellent on that. The Teddiursa got down to a light play just because it was multiple corners. Whereas that Totodile is just one little tiny edge area. So I'm happy for that to be an excellent. Minimal whitening, no scratches on the front side really. And nothing too major on the back either. I know Shady Go got a case of EV Heroes and he charges per box. Price he paid plus import charge of his entire case. Oh god, that is loving the music massively. Yeah, this is a vibe, isn't it? It's a vibe. Also, Reg, you've been getting back to DJing, haven't you? I'm pretty sure. How's that been going? When's your first set? When are you back on the decks? It's very cool to see everyone getting back to their normal lives. Very exciting. I'm betting you're buzzing. You might be nervous actually. I don't know. Yeah, it's great to see you back and doing that stuff. Yeah, I hate to see stuff like that, Zay. It's just crap, isn't it? You know, like I'm watching people on Twitter and YouTube and stuff say, "Oh, we're doing you a favour by sending you EV Heroes for £80–90 a box." It's just like, you're not. I remember when we passed up on pre-orders or missed out on pre-orders when we could have got them for £36 a box, which is about retail price in Japan. Another nice card here. Very nice. Wonder whether the first half's finished on the football. This looks great, this card. I'm happy with this being near mint at the moment. I can't see anything apart from that. Maybe that was just that bottom side, was it? Did I see anything on that? No, he's looking good. This is a near mint. Yeah, I mean, we passed up on boxes / missed out on boxes at that price. So people aren't doing you favours, and it's not a holiday set, so there probably is going to be reprints and stuff. I'm late. Have I missed any Arita? I don't think you have, Bear. Thank you for checking in. I hope you're well. I very much enjoyed your Neo Revelation little video preview that you posted out earlier. Guys, go check out. I can never say it. It's one of them things that I just can't get off my tongue. But Bear, who is in chat, go check out his YouTube channel. He's got an amazing collection. He showcases some of his binders and stuff. Why don't we'll do a little preview. We'll take you through stuff that's going on right now. So we've got Entei, Deoxys EX. I'm grading these as I go as well because these are going to be up on the site at the weekend. We have Mr. Mime EX. We've got Machamp Prime, again in Prime. Lantern Prime. For Alligator Prime. Typhlosion Prime. We have Espeon from Heart, Gold, Soul, Silver series, which is very nice. Then we've got the LP Promos. These were given out with packs at the Pokemon Center, I believe, qualifying purchases. So Fanfi, Chikorita, very cute Teddiursa. I love Teddiursa. Ursaring, one of my favourite Pokemon. Talking of Teddiursa, that Ursaring from Skyridge is an Arita, I'm pretty sure. Always reminds me of that card whenever I see Teddiursa. One of the best TCG cards of all time. I just love the hot spring kind of motive that they had in the E-Series. They had one with Snorlax as well, but I don't know whether that was an Arita or not, but another hot tub Pokemon. Beautiful, beautiful card. Loved those cards. So the last one on these LP promos is going to be this Cynical, very nice, cute little mouse. So we've got something just up in this top left corner. Anything else that I can spot? Nothing at the moment. Just checking on the monitor. Oh, it's so much clearer when I look on the screen. Yeah, a few things on that top edge. But other than that, looks very, very nice. Saturnine Bear, thank you very much. I'll remember that. Saturnine Bear. Yep, a couple of things on that top side. A few other bits just here. A few surface bits and pieces. Got some whitening down here, little ding. There's another one in that top right corner, just up here as well. I'm going to sneeze again. I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming. So I'm happy to give this excellent. So this will be excellent. So yeah, the lowdown of what's going on this evening for Attic, Red, Bear, anyone who's joined past the start where I rushed into explaining what was going on. I'm just going through some stock that Joe Cardo, who's in chat, I'm throwing top loaders everywhere, bought back from Japan for us. We're just going through the grading process. So I know a few of you have bought stuff and I've asked about some feedback for conditions and stuff. I'm just showing you my grading process. I go through this with every single card that I get in from Japan before it goes up on the site. I try and look at things super closely, just identify any flaws and stuff that I see. And I've had good feedback so far. A lot of people say that I'm really harsh. I know that I'm harsh, I know that I'm strict, but that's the best way to be in my opinion. So yeah. What's going on, Tyler? Pokeplug checking in, I believe. So, let's go through to some of the Platinum Secret Rares. So some of the best, like really cool shining Pokemon, or shiny Pokemon from the Platinum series. And so we're kicking things off. Look at that holo foil pattern. So it's rainbow, like star patterns. They're just outrageous. I love this card. The Blue Flame Ponyta is just so good. So good. Very nice. And then we also have the Drifloon as well, with that same holo pattern over the top. A lot of these cards get overlooked, I think, from the Diamond and Pearl era. In English, they are beautiful as well. It's the same with those black and white secret rares as well, those golden textured ones. But very nice. You are harsh indeed. Yeah, I always have to remind myself to take that as a compliment. But yeah, no, you're right, that Deoxys is indeed a Rita. It's excellent condition by my grade, which will probably work out to be near mint for some others, but yeah, excellent. And it will be priced appropriately. It will be priced as such. But yeah, there's some beautiful cards, man. Some beautiful cards. So let's take a look at some of these. Now, I think that these are slightly worse in condition compared to the others. These cards included English as well. A lot of people, because they have the common symbol on them, a lot of... Oh, wow, just look at that. That is beautiful. A lot of collectors kind of neglected these cards because they didn't think that they were particularly rare. They didn't pass them off as kind of secret rares as such. But yes, it is beautiful. It's beautiful. A few things in this bottom left corner here. There's definitely something going on in that bottom right. We've got some front whitening here. Any cards with glossy fronts always much more difficult. There's something in this top left here. So I'm sitting currently between excellent and light play. If we see any major physical condition flaws on the back, I'll probably push it down to light play, but otherwise this is looking excellent so far. So I believe there's something in this top left. See, there's something just up here. I want to see if I can clean that off. So I'm going to get my trusty microfiber out, and let's see what we can do. So guys, what are we thinking of Eevee Heroes? Let's have a little chat about it, because I know we've talked a little bit about the negative side of things with the whole box price and stuff, and like I said, I think prices, no matter where you're getting from at the moment, are too high. They will come down. They will indeed come down. So let's try and get that off. Just very gently. Alternate arts. Let's sling some favourites off in the chat, guys. Let's sling some favourites off in the chat. I'm going to kick things off with Jolteon. That is my favourite alt art from the Evolution Alternative Arts. It's a very nice looking card. What's next? Probably Vaporeon is a close second, and then Flareon comes in third for me. And it's very tough for me to choose between the two Umbreons after that. I love So-So, but the Espeon for me, the problem is that I associate So-So with incredible common cards. And so it's like, as a secret rare, I feel spoilt because in the commons we get such good art anyway, and we have for such a long time. So I don't know, the Espeon doesn't really jump out at me just because I feel most So-So cards are that special anyway. I'm struggling to get this off. So I'm going to put that in my clean pile. I won't grade it today. But it was looking pretty good so far. Like I said, I'd be pushing for excellent just on that card right there, maybe down into a light play. But I'll pop that out for my clean pile. So I'm going to clean these off. Some of these cards do have surface stuff on them that I want to try and get off with a microfiber. So I'll go into my Bodangers mode. Shout out to Bodangers on Instagram. Amazing content creator slash Instagrammer from the United States of America. She doesn't know who I am. I'm just saying I just love her page. I think she's great. Very, very, she's an amazing female creator, very knowledgeable, very, very good, very honest. I know she does card grading, things like that. The reason I'm hovering over this is I can see an indent, which is not great. So I'm going to automatically push that. Yeah, there you go. So that kind of runs from this corner just here and lips down across that card. So yeah. So here we go. I have a fake version of the Ponyta. Oh well, if the art works, the art works. That's how it goes. I don't like Eevee Heroes at all. To be honest, I'm not a massive fan of the set just generally. I've never been a big Eevee fan. It's just never been something that's jumped out at me. I did have Vaporeon, I remember, in my original playthrough of Fire Red. I was too young for the original Red and Blue games. I picked them up later, don't worry. But Gold and Silver were my first games on the Game Boy Color. So yeah, Umbreon and Espeon have always resonated more with me, but since I've grown a fond attachment to Vaporeon and Jolteon, two of my favourite evolutions. So I'll be picking up those cards. So I'm going to kick this down to... this is tough because of the indent. So I'm going to kick this down to a moderate play, and I'm happy with that, just because of that indent. But with that, I mean, this is a perfect binder card. Like, to be priced at moderately played on our site, and for you to pick this up, if it's just going to go in a binder, you cannot go wrong. Because you're never going to see that condition. You're never going to see that condition floor. It is a lovely Drifloon. I love the shiny palette of Drifloon. And he's such a cute little Pokemon as well. Big fan of Drifloon. So next up, we're kicking off with more secret rares as well. Are you sure that writing on them isn't indenting the cards? So I'm so light on the cards. I wouldn't have thought so. It's a good point. Normally what I will do is pull it out like this and then write up there and then pull it down. It's a good point. But I'm pretty sure we're safe. I'm not pressing down hard at all. It's not like it's not a biro essentially. It's a Sharpie, and I'm pressing it extremely light. So I'm not too worried about that. But if you think otherwise, then if there's a chance, then maybe I shouldn't do that. Right, let's continue on with the secret rare train from Platinum. So we're kicking things off with an absolute classic. Well, two classics actually are here, and we do we do still have the others. I know Bear was interested a while back. Let me see if I can find them. Yes, so there is one. Is the other one in here as well, or is it the set after? I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself and you guys can't hear me very well. Unless Laura's got it downstairs. Maybe she does. Maybe it's this set just here. It is indeed, there you go. So I do already have these other two as well. Okay, just be aware it can happen. Yeah, I will do. I'll be very careful. I am super like overly cautious with a lot of the cards. I'd never write hard on them. But yeah, these secret rares, all base reprints. We do also have these two. So this one's from Jungle. So this is from PT1, and then this is from Stormfront. So I know Bear asked about this a while back. So this is moderate play. I've got this down as. So someone did actually. We had this in a deal. Someone was trying to buy this off us, and we held it for a few weeks, and then it kind of fell through. So this is available, and it will be going up on the site, like I say, on the weekend, because it falls under the Gen 4 bracket of stuff that we aim to get up. So all of these secret rares will be going up. We don't have multiple copies. There is just one or two of each, or just one of each, I suppose. But these are beautiful cards. I love the rework. I love that they brought Rita back in to kind of reimagine that Stormfront. It's not. Is it Stormfront? I want to say it is Stormfront. Is that right? So yeah, it's beautiful. That Stormfront Secret Zard in English actually sold for £390 2 weeks ago. Wow. I've seen some horrific condition ones sell for stupid prices, especially about 2 months ago when the prices were slinging up. I'm going to put these two in. Well, this is going to go in the grading pile because I need to grade that. Actually, you know what? I'll grade that next. Why not? And then this needs to go in. So I'm just going to pop this in to the back because I'll sort it back in. I've got one of the card storage things next to me, and there's just check lanes and check lanes of cards. So I've just pulled it out, and I don't want to go through the whole hassle of going through it again. So let's take a look at this Hitmonchan. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. Very, very excited to have a look at these. Glossy fronts always bring lots of condition flaws. You guys who've been collecting for a while, you all know this. Japanese they just love printing glossy fronts. Straight all the way from back in the day with the Kora cards through to vending. They just kept doing it. And they are a pain for condition. So there is something going on this left side, this bottom left corner. So again, probably excellent at the moment. Nothing else that I can spot at the moment with the naked eye. A few little tiny surface bits that you would expect with glossy surface, but nothing glaringly obvious. Extremely, extremely small. And then on the back, let's see if we can see anything else as well. A few bits and pieces here and there. Some stuff bottom right, maybe, and then some stuff down here. Looking pretty good though. Just a few kind of minor surface scratches, little bits and pieces here and there. Yeah, very nice example. Very clean for a glossy front card, I will say. A lot of these you see that are in yeah. Hey, England have gone 1-0 up. That's great. That's great to hear. Yeah, I never got the Charizard. It's in the 15 or so Arita cards that I don't like. Yeah, so I think interestingly it doesn't resonate as his usual style for me. I want to pop this down as excellent. Yeah, it's not quite how he normally does his cards or his artwork. It's very strange, very different. One of the other ones is there's a Floatzel as well, isn't there? Floatzel Lv.X that I think we've got in here somewhere. Another card that's just doesn't really feel like Arita. I'm just so used to the. It looks like someone else painted over base. Yeah, it's like someone's done almost like a budget kind of off-brand rework, right? It's been like commissioned. It's still great. I mean, it's still very powerful. I like to see it reimagined. It's a cool concept. But like I say, for me, it doesn't work as well as obviously the original. Come on, camera, you can do this. Let's get in focus. So there is something just down the middle there. That scratch you can just see there. Something bottom left I can see. A few nicks there. There is something up top right, and then based on how that light's reflecting, you just see how that ebbs over there. There might be a little bit of an indent thing going on this top corner. So there is a bend. You see how that's not quite flat? That's another thing to consider. So at the moment, I'm going to go with light play on this one for sure. Yeah, defo. This is a light play, just because of that bend. Otherwise, very minor kind of surface and other little tiny little bits and pieces on the corners and edges. Nothing too glaringly obvious. I don't know why, but this Electabuzz is making me think of Toys R Us. Wasn't there a Toys R Us promo? Why do I feel the same kind of thoughts towards Toys R Us? Must be something to do with English releases of something, surely. Well, let's grade this Scyther because we haven't actually graded this. This came in, like I said, as soon as this came in, we had someone straight away asked for this in a deal. So here we go. So this is from a collection in Japan, so we can see already there's a bend just on this side here. So there's a major physical condition. We've got some condition crease. We've got some stuff going down on the bottom side here. So for me, this is already looking like it's going to ebb towards a moderate play for me. Let's take a look at the back side. So surprisingly, very little whitening, which is kind of uncommon when you get a card that's in this kind of condition. So clearly it was kept in the same place, but maybe it was just jammed against something or something like that. So you can see that bend that's come through on that back side. There's some other stuff here. So yeah, I'm going to go with mod play on this one. No problem with assigning moderate play to this card. So Scyther's Den, if you ever get round to watching this back, you will be you'll be very happy, I think, to see the price on this one. So let's just pop this in the pile on the back, just down there. Got a wire hanging in the way there. Look at that. Let's see if I can hang that over the back so it's not interfering with things. Come on, behave, camera, behave. There we go. I'll just pop that there now. Right, so what's next? Let's keep things moving. This is fascinating. Watching assess condition. Wow, I find it quite therapeutic. I love doing this in my spare time. It's just getting the time to do it normally. It's pretty crazy. So up next we have a fan favourite. I saw Gengar in Pokemon Snap for the first time yesterday. Me and Joe were playing. We had a great time. This is beautiful. So this is from PT4. Now I'm not sure whether this is from one of the half decks. Not sure, but it is a beautiful, beautiful card. Yes, there was an Electabuzz as a Toys R Us promo. That is why I'm thinking of it. I mean, I out of all the level X's, I think this is probably my favourite. There are some fantastic level X's, but this one is very good. It just works. It just works. So just looking around, not seeing any major condition bits. A few edges bits. We've got a little lip just in that top right corner. Nothing else really on that top edge. A few little dings and minor surface imperfections where we're kind of catching harsh light. And that's the thing, guys, when you see eBay listings and things, it's very, very hard to see things under harsh light because you're just never going to get those photos. Plus, eBay, for whatever reason, decides to compress the crap out of every single photo that you upload, so you end up losing all that detail. So we can just see in this top right corner, I don't know whether that's the card cut or whether that's just a lip, but there just seems to be that one little condition thing just on this Gengar, so I'm happy with this being an excellent, no problem at all. Advent of Arceus. They have such great set names, don't they? Japanese. Such great set names. Hold on, what am I talking about? Let me just have a look at that backside again. Yeah, top left. Yeah, I'm going to go with excellent on this one. Excellent, no problem. Now, purple on purple, this is going to be a nightmare, so let's just draw top right. Again, I'm being very light when I draw on these, when I write on these. I'm barely pressing against the sleeve, so I'm hoping I'm not making anyone nervous with me writing on these cards, because I've started to make myself nervous now. It's one of those things that when it's mentioned, you start to get really subconscious about it. But yeah, we'll be okay. Right, next up, more level X's. Kicking things off with Mewtwo Level.X. So this is definitely from the half deck. So there was another Mewtwo that's like swiping across. It's like he's doing Psy Strike or Psycho Cut. And yeah, so this is from the half deck or theme deck, I believe. And then there's another one that's from the actual set as well. But this is beautiful. What's going on? Lv.X, how are you doing? Good evening. Thank you for checking into the stream. So, let's take a look at this Mewtwo. Looking very, very nice. A few things on this bottom side I can see. A few little condition bits and pieces here and there. This is also going to be one of those cards that I'm going to have to separate off the side because it is a deck card and we try and classify those as such on the website, keep them separate. It's always so hard keeping up with how Japanese release all of their cards. This card's looking beautiful though. Just that one little thing, those little things on the bottom side, which could be attributed to whitening or little surface dings. Very, very minor. Few corner lips, few very minor. A few things on this bottom edge, which you can see just there and just there. So I'm happy with this being an excellent card. I'm happy with this being excellent. No problem at all there. So let's grade that one up and get him top loaded and popped off at the side. So yes, it is a very, very nice card. So yeah, I mean, alternate arts, guys, what are we thinking about these? Because moving forwards, obviously there's such a massive amount of them in EV Heroes, which I think as not a special set, but a mainline set that is, it's not a holiday set, but it is a special set. It's weird. It's a weird one, isn't it? I personally think there might have been maybe too many. I feel they should have split them evenly and gone with, say, certain generations only having V alternate arts and certain generations only having V Max. Because some got 2, which I think is ludicrous for one. I think if you're going to give 2 to one evolution, you have to give it to all of them. And I think they should have released more as promo products, i.e. through exclusive pre-orders or through other box promotional cards. Things like they've released the Marnie boxes. I know they've released the VMAX boxes. They definitely could have included more there and taken some more out of the set, because that's what they love to do in English. But I think technically it's just a symptom of there just being too many secret rares in the set, which is classic. Well, I mean, we've had that for years in English, for years. So it just seems that Japan's catching up on the whole secret rare overload train, and I hope they just don't do it again. I'd much rather see them as exclusive promos. Adds a bit of rarity, makes them that little bit more special, and also makes creating the main set a little bit more obtainable for the masses and a little bit more fun. Who wants to open 50 plus boxes of a set they can't even get hold of 1 or 2 boxes of? It just doesn't make any sense. So unless Pokemon plan to print it to the moon, I just don't think they should bother. But hey ho, that's just my opinion, and obviously I'm biased because I'm not a massive fan of the Eevees, and other people might feel differently. So yeah. Let's just ditch the rainbows. Yep, 100%. Going the wrong way. Yeah, definitely. If we're going with arts long term, we need to get rid of the rainbow areas. Yep, 100%. You're going to make my wallet hurt. You're going to make me wallet hurt. Not me, not mine. Yeah, they'll push some of the... I mean, the promos in English are going to be absurd. I mean, they did it with Shining Legends, right? In the fact that there was the perfect pull rate in Shining Legend boxes in Japanese. Shining Legends is great. I've got the full master set. I collected it whilst I was out visiting Japan. Amazing set to collect. Mewtwo was very hard to come by in Japanese, actually. The secret rare, the test tube Mewtwo, or Mewtube, as some people call it. There is a couple of things on this top corner of this Machamp. A few things on this bottom left. If there's anything on the back, I'm going to demote this down to light play. Oh, looks pretty good. I'm going to go with a... I'm just going to double check that condition floor on that bottom corner on the front. Try and get a little bit more context and see how that is. And if I think it's more serious, then I'll demote it to light play. So it's just down in... Is it bottom left side? Yeah, no, it's just the way that the card holo catches up. It's really not that serious. So I'm going to go with excellent on this one too. Connor, yeah, your master setting of Sword and Shield is just... You've picked the wrong era of cards to get involved with trying to master set stuff. All the hype throughout Sword and Shield is going to just totally kill that. But you're doing well so far, man. I'm very proud of you. But yeah... I love this Machamp too. Art is my theme, but the overall design is great. Yes, it is very good. It's very aesthetically pleasing. They did a very good job with the ratios and how he comes out of the card border. Very good card, that. So that is the last of the Gen 4 stuff, aside from, obviously, I mean, this obviously isn't Gen 4. And we're in the home straight, so plenty of beautiful cards that we've gone through this evening. Some of these primes are my favourite, these LP. I think the Heart Gold Soul Silver is my favourite era of cards, you know. Slowly getting up there. And there's some beautiful promos that I'd love to get my hands on. And some of the medals are just beautiful as well. Some amazing reprints there from the original WotC sets. Some great Lv.X's as well. And there's plenty more where that came from, guys. Like I said, this is just the shipment that we got from Joe. All of the other remaining cards from those eras that we've had from previous shipments are still to be graded and uploaded at the moment. I'm working through those this week, ready for that big release of all of the stock at the weekend. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that we can get out. So, we're going to get into some modern stuff now. We've got a little wad here of modern stuff, and then we're done for the evening. We're going for an hour and a half, so thank you to everyone who's been checking in this evening. I've had a great time so far. I always love talking through Pokemon stuff and hearing people's opinions on things. On the topic of alternate arts, like I said, we've pre-ordered the Rayquaza and Duraludon set, which is following Eevee Heroes in Japan. What are we thinking, guys? How many alternate arts are going to be there? It would be surprising if there wasn't a Duraludon one. Obviously, that would make sense. We already know, or it's been mainly confirmed, that there will be a Rapid Strike Rayquaza coming. I can't wait to see that if that is the case. Again, it is just speculation. I'm not sure it's been 100% confirmed, but I would love to see that. There are rumours. Alternate art, Rayquaza, Rapid Strike. All of those just sound. It's just music to my ears. So, where's the Fugly Frotzel? It's in the box, Bear. I need to find it. I don't know if I'll be able to just grab it out. I should be able to find it. It's in here somewhere. Not there. That's a Tangrowth. That's a Zapdos. More Zapdos. Is it here on this backside one? No, that's Legendary. Is it one of these? Or has Laura got it downstairs? I'm not sure. We definitely have it there. Definitely. So it'll be dug out and it will be on the website this weekend. So yeah, it'll make its way. So, kicking things off in terms of modern, we've got 2 armoured Mewtwoos. Very nice. They were released as a promo in participating Pokemon centres, which is probably all of them, over Japan for when the movie was released. When I was in Japan, I just missed the release of this. They were promoting it like mad when I was there, and then I left shortly before it all got released. But I'm imagining these cards are going to be in pretty damn good condition. I can imagine I'm not going to spot anything really on these that's going to push them outside of the realm of near mint. So I'm not seeing anything on this backside at the moment. Very, very minimal. There's a couple of kind of surface bits. Only a few bits. Nothing crazy on this backside. And then let's go to the front and let's see if we can spot anything on this front side. Lots of holo on this card. Oh, there's a little bit of something up in that left corner there. Let's have a look at that. Oh, is that texture? That's crazy. So there's a little bit of texture, I think, on that arm there. Look, see how that reflects off? That looked like scratches initially. That's what caught my eye. Yeah, there's lots of like weird kind of what looks like unintentional textures on this card that are textures. However, there is something down on this bottom corner. You just see here? See how I've caught that? There we go. So there's just something on the bottom, just there, which is not great. So I'm going to give this excellent. Just because I don't want to pass that off as near mint, even though it could easily be passed off as near mint. I'm going to pass it off as excellent. Oh, I've just drawn on my finger. That's not going to come off for blooming ages now. Look at that. I'm going to have a purple bloody finger. I think there's something on the back of that, top left too. Thank you. Let's have a look. Top left, back side. Yes, just on that energy symbol there. There is a little, let's see if I can catch that in the light. Just there. That's a good spot, that. Good eyes. That's why you're here, guys. That's why you're here. And again, like I said, I could easily pass this off as near mint. Well, most people would, I suppose. Even with that thing down here and that thing up there, it still keeps it within the realm of excellent for me, for sure. Bear, you got to call it out. If you see it, call it. Worst case scenario is nobody says anything, and then I sell it, and someone notices it, and they're not happy with it, and that's the last thing that I want. Like I say, I don't propose to be any sort of grading expert, right? So it's good to get your guys' insight as well. That's why you're here, that's why I'm here. Right, so let's have a look at this other Mewtwo. Let's have a look at this Mewtwo. Hopefully, we don't have any of those little dings going on this one. So this one is a little bit ebbed. But again, that's something that definitely, like when you have this much holo on a card, with humidity and things like that, this kind of stuff always happens. So I don't class that as a condition flaw personally. I know some people might, but being a collector for a while, I know it's very easy to get these cards flat again. Especially, you do need to be careful though. Whenever you're going to put weight on cards or put heat and things like that, you always need to be really, really careful, guys. So I say always practice on less valuable cards first. Gain confidence, but I could easily flatten this out for sure. I'm not seeing anything on this card. I'm going to go and have a look. I can see something top middle actually. A little indent just up there, I think. Let's have a look at that more closely. Maybe that's cardboard, I can't quite tell. What do you guys think? See that just there? Centre middle, right up on that border. Right there. Anything else here? I'm not seeing anything else on this card though. Let's head over to the back. Bone with a card doesn't bother me, yeah. It's never been a big thing for me. So there are a few dots just on this top side just up here, you see that? Yep. Is it dirt or is it? Ah, it is indeed a condition flaw. I'm going to go with excellent on this one too. Just for argument's sake. Apologies just coming in like that. Rex, absolutely no problem. You haven't got to worry about that, mate. No problem at all. I appreciate the input. Do not worry at all. No offence taken whatsoever. It's all good. Right, let's get this in here. So 2 excellent Mewtwo's. So I believe these came in there was that lunchbox, wasn't there, for the English release. There were ridiculous prices. Ridiculous. Looks near mint. The far top end of excellent. Yeah, and like I said, I'd rather undergrade in that case. Just in case someone sees something like that and they go, oh, it's got a physical condition flaw, and then they're not happy with stuff. The primary goal here is making sure people are happy with the conditions and stuff and the prices that they get. And then in the end, someone buys it and they look at it and they go, that's near mint, and they're even more happy. So, guys, we've had so many of these. We just constantly buying these because they're just such great cards. And silver borders for the win. Character rares. We've got 3 of these Pikachu cards. They are beautiful. I love these cards so much. Character arts from Dream League, one of the best Japanese modern sets for me, for sure. One of the best opening experiences you will get. Obviously, the boxes are getting quite expensive now, but they are beautiful. I love this subset. It is great. So yes, we do have Red's Pikachu, which is very, very nice. So let's have a look at this guy right here. See what's on here. So I am already seeing something. So you see this little white dot that's on the Pokeball? That's not normally there, I don't think. Let's have a look. Is that surface or is that... What is that? It was just a bit of dirt. There you go. Microfiber's done the trick. Be gone, speck of dirt. So at the moment... oh, there's something going on in this top corner as well. What's going on here? Let's very gently give that a clean. Very gently. So it's looking good for me so far, this card. Looking very nice. There is that just little thing up here, so this is going to be another card that I'm not going to assign a grade to just yet. See that bottom left just there? Little lip. So yeah, guys, if you have joined the stream late and you wonder what's going on, I am just going through a shipment from Japan. This stock will be uploaded by the weekend, hopefully, onto the website. For you guys, just to get a bit of an intimate look into kind of what the conditions look like on stream, and kind of gives you an idea of my grading process just in general for all of the stock across the site, so you kind of know what to expect. We do our best on that condition guide page, but it's always subjective and really hard. But yeah, this card's looking near mint, aside from that dirt in the top. So if I can get that off, if I can sort that, I'd assign this near mint, no problem. Very, very nice. Very, very nice card. Let's get that sleeved up. Guys, we go to bed. It was nice seeing the cards as always. You are a legend, Zay. Thank you so much for checking into the stream, mate. Rest easy. I hope work or study or college, whatever's going on tomorrow for you isn't too rough, mate. Have a good one. And we'll speak to you soon, mate. So let's check out what's going on with number 2. Pika number 2. Or Pikachu. Okay, so this card's looking good. Nothing major on the surface so far. Not seeing anything at a quick glance. I'm going to look at that in person, see if I can see anything. Nothing on my end there. Can't see anything on that front side. Looking very, very clean right now. Let's go to this back side. See if we can see anything as well. Work and school, all of them. Will you make an announcement when they go live? Of course we will. There might even be a cheeky little discount code, maybe. I'm not sure yet. We haven't decided on what we're going to do yet. Me and Con are meeting up at the weekend. We'll see each other on Saturday for our live stream. We're going to be opening 2 boxes of Jet Black Spirit. This is easy. I would love to assign this mint, but I will not, because I know for a fact that some of the cuts on the Dream League cards, they're a little bit blunted. So if you guys have been around long enough, you will know from the old Wizards of the Coast sets, there were some sets that had horrific edge. It was almost like the card cutters were like blunted. Straight out of the pack they come like that, which gives you like a little bit of like kind of artificial silvering on the front and stuff. But that is true for some of the Japanese sets recently as well. Just on the back sides you can normally see it. They look like they've kind of got rough edges. So it's not like quite whitening, but they're not quite crisp. So I would give this mint if that wasn't the case. I'll give that near mint. No problem. Let's put that one on the clean part. And let's have a look at Pikachu number 3. There's an Arita I'm looking for. Braviary from Dragon Blade. It seems the black and white sets are just hen's teeth. Yeah, they are so hard to find. What's the? Do you know what the set code is? BW Dragon Blade. Is that BW7 or BW6? I think it's BW6. Let's have a look. Is it a holo or is it a regular rare? Lots of the A spec cards from that set there that I've just pulled out. If you know what the set code is better, I can have a quick look through and see if I've got anything. I've got Charmander. It's in the set. Eradicate and Ordino. Dragon Blade, what is that? Because I'm happy to have a quick look and stuff and look over that stuff. Dragon Blade. It's an uncommon. Dragon Blade. Dragon Blade is Dragon. I would think it's one of the BW4s, yeah, because it was split into 2, wasn't it? It was Dragon Blade and Dragon Wing or something like that. A Dragon Blast and Dragon Blade. Yeah, you're correct. I just need to know what the set code is. If it's BW4. Let's just Google that and then it should come up with a card. There you go. It is... Oh, it's the one with the Rayquaza in it. It's beautiful, isn't it? Come on. I think it's BW5. Okay. Thank you. Let's have a look then. You know, why don't we just go through the rares as well that we've got from that? Oh, that's BW6. Oh, because that's split into 2 as well, isn't it? God, they're pesky, aren't they, with these sets? BW5, yeah, we've got a couple cards there. So they're the holos we've got from there. Not that exciting, but there are quite. There's a big chunk of. I'm not being stupid here. Nope. Hold on. While I'm playing at it, yeah, BW5. There we go. BW5. BW6. Where have I just put those holos? I think I've just put those holos just in a very... There you go. Okay, that's fine. Let's get these out. I appreciate I'm probably not on camera right now and this is very entertaining, but you never know, we could find a card. Hey, you shouldn't feel guilty. I like looking through this stuff. So they're the other... Oh, that Mew's nice, isn't it? Look at that. Very nice Jolteon as well. Cool, wow, I love Wailord. So it's an uncommon. Come on. Okay, so it's not in that set. But this one's much chunkier, this pile, so much more chance of finding it in here. That Magmar's very cool. Oh! That's a good one right there. That's an Arita. I can tell that straight away. Very nice. Is that Kawaii? Where's the artist? Come on. Yeah, it is. Kawaii. Love Kawaii. Increasingly becoming one of my favourite TCG artists as the days go by. Very nice. There's another Arita. Lovely Gabite there. It's like I'll figure off. There is a... That is it. Right? That's it, isn't it, Bear? That's the one. That's the one right there. I'm just waiting for the reaction to come through if that is the right card. I'm pretty sure it's Braviary. There it is. Love that. It looks in great shape as well. Lovely little first edition. There you go. Looking very nice. Beautiful binder card there for you, bear. So that was fun. That was worth it, right? So yeah, black and white. That will be up as soon as we can get it out. Yeah, black and white's great, isn't it? Love black and white. Great storylines in black and white. I always remember the end scene from the Elite Four with Getsis and N, where the whole flipping thing comes out of the ground. It's amazing, that, isn't it? Right, I've got to get these back in now without messing up the order again, like I did 2 seconds ago, because I'm an idiot. Right, let's pop that in. There's that first one. There we go. And where's the other divider gone? And there he goes. Right. Okay, so they're in. Shall have a look at this Pikachu again. Jealous. Now everyone... Oh, I doubt that very much. I think you'll be okay. If you've got on a list of Arita cards, then I suppose I'm always interested in just taking a look at what we've got, because we've got so much bulk. We do have quite a bit from the black and white era. I did kind of intentionally pick up quite a few collections that had that kind of era of stuff in, because it's very hard to come by. There's just something on his backpack there. I'm just going to try and get that off. Off you come. There we go. That looks good to me. And again, very, very nice on the back. Easy near mint contender again. Oh, and now it's a light play. No, it's not, it's fine. Got to play that down. So let's pop near mint on that one. No problem with popping near mint on that. Top loader him up. I've made your life so complicated. You don't have to worry, Bear. You're not like a burden or anything. It's like I say, I enjoy doing this stuff. I keep saying it time and time again. It's absolutely fine. So, from one Red's Pikachu to another. Oh, here we go. So I've got 3 of these Red's Pikachu promos as well. Very, very nice. Just very, very cool cards. What I'm going to do, because we're closing in on quarter 2, I'm just going to go through the last of these cards. And then I do need a drink as well. And rather than pause the stream, I'd rather just condition these. We've been through plenty today. I love that Holo 4 pattern on these cards. One of the best promo Holo 4 patterns out there. Just beautiful. Like I said, we saw some of that in the early Diamond and Pearl / Platinum Secret Rares. And some of those Lv.X's as well that have that double holo pattern. These are beautiful. Now don't get misconstrued. There are so many of these cards in the world. I still think the PSA prices for these are just astronomically high for the amount that were printed. It's the same with the Charizard Illustrated promo, the Grand Prix promo. Just so many printed. Prices are way too high. But we're going to finish things off with some of my favourite cards. And I have a backlog of these to grade from my own personal collection, because I've always put off because I just worry about losing them. They're like some of the cards that I hold dearest to my heart, because some of them I have got directly from the Pokemon centres when I've gone and visited Japan. And yeah, I just love these Pokemon Centre Pikachu promos. Some of the best cards out there, no doubt about it. And each one of them carries a story that's linked to the Pokemon Centre release or the location that it comes from. I think they're just standout cards. Yes, there were a lot printed, but I think they're just beautiful. So we've got Pikachu on the sea, or playing in the sea, I think it is. We have a Shibuya Pikachu. Love Shibuya. I've got the little Shibuya plush in that back. I don't know if you can see it, if I can get my fat head out of the way. Just this guy right here. The little graffiti Pikachu. This is very nice. Yeah, and you are correct. Kuki Saito is... interestingly, there's no illustrator for this card, which is interesting. But yeah, Saito did a lot of the Pikachu promos. Very, very nice cards. I believe he did the Cherry Blossom one, which is one of my favourites. I've got several of those in my grading pile ready to go. There's something on the sleeve on that one. But yeah, Shibuya Pikachu. Then we have a Kanazawa. Still haven't got my hands on the special premium box, or the little premium collection box version of this card with that glitter foil promo holo that we saw on that Red Pikachu a few seconds ago, along with the Milotic Sobble and what is the other promo that comes with them? I can't remember, but they are beautiful. I really want them in my personal collection. I'll eventually get round to purchasing them, just things are so busy. And plus I've had no money because the house purchase, but I'll get round to it. But yeah, some fantastic cards that will be up on the site very soon, along with some, we've got a couple of other promos as well that I'd like to get hands on to get up onto the store. But yes, the Imposter Comedian Pikachu, I think is the right phrase for it. I can never remember the Japanese name for it. But that's another Saito special right there. Very nice. I just love these cards, man. Those promos are just absolutely stellar. So yeah, wicked, nice one. He's off now. Red, thank you. I will give you a message about that Tornadus altar. I'm very, very interested. I'll drop you a message. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the football, mate, and thanks for checking into the stream. I'll speak to you very soon. Do you have a Discord server at all, any sort of group? I'm a pretty passionate Japanese collector and have a big love for them and would love to discuss more in a similar community. Rex, we are on Twitter and Instagram. We do have a Discord server, but I've been mainly using it for me and Connor, who's the other guy who helps. I say helps. He co-owns Villain Cards with myself. So I think we should start looking at opening that up, because that is my favourite part of doing all this, is that I get to handle cards that I would never be able to like justify, like, you know, bringing in myself and rotating them. With all of that comes the conversations and stuff like that, which is just awesome. And I love meeting new collectors and I talk Pokemon all the time. So yeah, that would be great. Maybe we should open that up. But yeah, drop us a follow on Twitter and Instagram as well. We'll announce all that stuff. Official job title: helper. Yes. Sorry about that, Con. I didn't know he was still listening. I thought I could get away with it. I thought I could, usurp control of Villain. No. But yeah, Bear, exactly. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Right? It's a collecting hobby, and that's what it's all about. So as much as I am, this is a business, and this is part of my business. At the heart of all of it, and the reason why I started all this is because, as you can see behind me, if I go this way, I have a crippling addiction to all of this, and I'm very passionate about it. And yeah, if the hype all goes down, don't worry, we'll still be here, because that's what we love doing. So I think that's a nice little way to end off the stream, and we've had some fantastic cards to go through. I'm going to drop another little shout out to Joe Kaido, who's been in chat, and if you guys have seen him, go over and check him out on Instagram. He's an incredibly talented vector illustrator and digital artist, a friend of mine for many, many years, a very close friend. And yeah, he was the one who was living in Japan, who now lives with us, unfortunately. Can't go and, well, fortunately for a lot of reasons, but unfortunately means he can't go to card shops for me anymore. Even though this was only the second time he did it, I felt guilty about using him all the time. But yeah, shout out to him. He picked all these cards up for us before he moved back and brought them back with him. Absolute legend. We really appreciate it. And yeah, we'll have plenty more stuff coming in. If you guys haven't checked out the other unboxing streams that we've done in the past, normally we go through loads of collections and other things that we bought from online and shipped into the UK. At the moment, obviously, with everything with the upkeep of the website and getting all the stock sorted and trying to get things like this and the grading and processing orders, the buying and unboxing has slowed down massively. But once we're out the way, once that Rayquaza set is paid for, pre-ordered, we've got all of our outstanding stock that we've got out up on the website and running. Yeah, we're going to be kicking that back up again and enjoying more of these streams together and talking through some cards, looking at some conditions, and hopefully unboxing some more collections, because we've had some great videos in the past and I'm really looking forward to getting back to those. I'm sure you guys are too. So yeah, it's been great. I've had a great time. I enjoyed looking through these cards and of course primarily chatting with all you guys. So yeah, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to leave this stream here. Guys, remember, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, if you haven't dropped a like on the stream, all the really corny, cheesy social media stuff, I hate plugging it, but we appreciate it if it gets done. And yeah, we've got another stream happening this Saturday as well. We break in 2 boxes of Jet Black Poltergeist. So we do box breaks as well. But again, that's just another great space for a group of people to get together and just talk about cards as well. It's not all about the pulls and the returns and all that stuff. And we just have a really good Saturday evening. So Connor will be joining me for that one, I believe. So it'll be me and Connor sitting in this little tiny box room, opening some cards, chatting some rubbish, but primarily having a great time. So yeah, hopefully see some of you guys there. And yeah, I look forward to getting all of this stock uploaded. Diamond and Pearl, like I said, Gen 4, hopefully by Sunday will all be uploaded. So keep an eye on the socials, guys. We'll announce it all on there. And yeah, check out the website, like Joe said, villaincards.com. And yeah, I hope all of you guys enjoy the rest of your week and hopefully see you Saturday. Yeah, see you later.